Hello, hi, and welcome to day 3 of manners. I know that you know what the fancy term for manners is, right? Do you know what it is? Etiquette. Right, exactly. I hope this lesson, in the very least, has made you think about your manners and how you choose to act around others, especially while you're eating. Yesterday, I asked you about 3 very important things that you should be doing at the end of every meal. Do you remember what those things were? Do you remember what you came up with as a class? Bonus points if your class came up with more than 3. But the big ones that I was thinking of were, well, hold on, let's pretend for a second and see if we make sense of all of these. Pretend you just finished a meal. I'm sitting at my kitchen table, my dining room table right now. Say you just finished a meal. Did you see my elbows were on the table? I hope you caught that. My elbows are on the table. But that's not one. We mentioned that earlier this week. So I'm sitting at my table and you just finished a meal with your family. Who cooked that meal? What would you say to that person? Would you say thank you? I hope you said that in your head. I don't know if you've ever tried cooking anything at all, even toast, but it takes work. Even if someone ordered food for you or paid for a meal for you, you say thank you. A thank you is always an order. Now, after you said your thank you for cooking, then what? Asked to be excused? Is it okay if I go back to my room now? Is it okay if I go to my sporting event? Whatever it is, ask to be excused. So one was what? Say what? Thank you. 2 was ask to be excused. You don't just get up and leave, right? So I hope you practice those 2 things for sure. But what about number 3? You can either ask, how can I help clean up? Is there anything I can do to help clean up for this meal? Can you do that? Yes, I'm setting my elbows right back on the table, aren't I? I hope you are catching that. Now, even 5-year-olds, if you're a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old, all the way up to 12 or 13 years old, you know how to clean up. I see 5-year-olds carrying their dishes to the garbage, well, their styrofoam dishes, every single day in the cafeteria. I know that they're strong enough and big enough to not only carry their own plate to the sink, but somebody else's plate if they're done. Yes, even a 5-year-old can do that. Ask, how can I help clean up? There are so many ways. Was there anything else that your class came up with that I didn't mention yet? I know that very close fourth. We've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 3. Say thank you, ask to be excused, ask if you can help clean up, or just start cleaning up. It's okay to do that too. Number 4, you guys, is pretty important. So I'm just going to grab my phone here and start. I'm at the table. We're supposed to be eating, but I'm on my phone. Just playing away. Here we go. Do. Playing Among Us. Oh, uh-huh. So did that make you feel valued, or was I focusing on something else? You guys, putting your technology down is so important when you're at the table. If there was a 4th one, like I said, that's it, your technology. It has to do not only with eating at the table, it has to do with you having a conversation with somebody. What if your teacher came up to you in the hallway and you're just like, yeah, I'll talk to you in a second. Or what did you say? Hold on, what did you say? I'm on the phone. Or I'm trying to do, did you say something? Yeah, exactly. That doesn't make anybody feel valued. When you put your phone away, it'll always be there. Put your technology away. It helps other people feel respected and valued. Exactly if your teacher did that to you. I hope that you realize how important it is to give people your full attention. We wouldn't talk to you if we didn't want to. All right, well, that's really all we have for this week, but don't worry, there is a challenge for you and something for you to talk about as a group now, as a class. Now that you know what etiquette is, it is truly up to you to practice it. Choose to get your elbows off the table. Choose to eat your food with your mouth closed. Is there someone in the room maybe, or someone in your family, or just somebody that you know that is really good at showing their manners? There has to be at least one person that you looked around the room this week while we were giving these lessons and thought about, man, they're really good at showing manners. What is one thing that you will do at your very next meal to show that you have learned something this week? Class Connection Captain, get your marker ready or just start taking notes. What is one thing that you can do at your next meal to show that you've learned something this week about manners and etiquette? I can't make you practice your manners. Your teacher can't make you. Your parents can't make you. But I bet next time you see somebody's elbows on the table or chewing with their mouth open or focusing on their phone or device at the table or while you're talking to them, you will think of this week's lessons. I hope you do. All right, start listing those things, you guys. Until next time, thank you. Thank you for joining me. Bye for now.